What's going on, you guys? My name is Zach Hartley, and in this video I want to walk you through a couple different ways that you can buy land in the metaverse. Here is everything you need to know. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, let's just look at an example of what a metaverse is. And to do that, we're going to take a look at Decentraland. This is one of the largest and most popular metaverses that are out there right now. There's over 20 million active users, and there's also a lot of really big concerts. I believe the biggest concert ever was actually held in Decentraland. And what it is a virtual space. It is a virtual world that you can go to, you can interact in, you can have meetings with your friends, you can play video games, you can go to concerts, you can do pretty much anything, and you can build anything in the metaverse. So that is what I am referring to, and this one right here is Decentraland. This is going to be our first example right here because this is probably one of the most well-known ones, and there's a lot of opportunity, and this is probably where a lot of the money is going to right now, at least from what I can tell. And so as you can see, it is quite literally a digital world. It almost goes on for what feels like forever, and there is a lot of space here, there's a lot of room, and you would be amazed at what a small little piece of property, like just like what we're looking at right now, this 25 by 25 little square section, you would be amazed at what these are selling for online, and I'm going to show that to you right now. So I'm going to exit out of this, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Decentraland marketplace. And so here I have it sorted by land. If you want to see this, just go to decentraland.org, go to marketplace, search for land here, and then I have it currently sorted by name. But what we're going to do is sort it by the cheapest piece of land that you can buy. And as you can see right now, the cheapest parcel on here is 3,890 mana. Mana is the token that this metaverse uses as currency. Every metaverse that we go to is going to have its own currency or its own token, and you have to buy that token in order to then buy the metaverse on that platform. So keep that in mind. And for this platform, they're using a token called mana, and it costs 3,890 mana to buy this parcel right now. As of right now, one mana is about $2.70 USD. So realistically, this is probably about a $10,000 US purchase. And if you want to go see what it looks like before you purchase it, you can click on jump in right there. We're going to go in as a guest just so you can see it. And now we are about to drop into the metaverse, and we're going to show you exactly what a $10,000 piece of property looks like on Decentraland. It's pretty amazing, and it's going to blow you away. Okay, so here's the parcel that we just dropped into, and as you can see, it's about $10,000, and there is nothing here. So this tiny little square from basically this corner right here to this corner right there, and then all the way around, is going to cost you $10,000 USD, and then you can build whatever you want on it. This guy has built what looks like almost like an aquarium or something. This guy on the side here, it looks like he has like arcade games or something. Oh, and it's fenced off. I can't even get into it. Let's see if we can go around this side. Okay, there we go. So he's got like arcade games that you can do whatever with. I don't know if you can even interact with them. But basically, you can buy this little piece of land and then you can do whatever you want with it. So if we click on E, go to Nerd Herd. Okay, so this will take us to his Instagram. So that's really interesting. So if I click on E right there, it will take me to his Instagram page, and that is why this guy bought it. So anybody that decides to drop into this little area, stroll into his little area, can then go and they get basically advertised with his Instagram page. Now I'm sure he didn't spend $15,000 to advertise his Instagram page. Maybe he bought it for cheaper and now he's trying to sell it for more, or he's just going to hold on to it and it's probably going to appreciate in value if this metaverse gets more popular. Okay, now the next metaverse that I want to tell you about here is really, really cool. This one is called Upland, and basically what they're trying to do is make a digital copy of the real world. And so they've taken popular cities from across the United States, New York, Chicago, and LA, for instance, and they have basically turned it into what you could call a virtual world where you can go in and you can actually buy the properties in San Francisco. And so if you want to go to Post Street right here, you can zoom in, and then if you wanted to, you could actually buy this small little piece of property in the metaverse in San Francisco, and you can own it. And so I don't know what the full applications will be for this in the future. Obviously, it's going to be some building out and some utility that has to come with it. But this is kind of a cool concept. I haven't seen this anywhere else. And what they're trying to do is basically build a digital replica of the real world, but in metaverse format. And you can own part of the world in the metaverse format. And so really, really unique application there. I don't own any property yet, but when you sign up, they do give you a little bit of a bonus. And then I believe, my understanding is that they kind of gamify it so that every property you buy here will then pay you rent. You generate a little bit more UPX, which is the token for this game. game, and the more UPX you buy, the more properties you can buy, and then the idea is whoever can become a property tycoon the fastest is kind of the winner and could actually make some real money here because UPX is a crypto token. And so really, really unique and dynamic options here. Really interesting. I'm definitely diving into it a little bit more, but I do feel a little bit behind on this one, so you got to dive into it. Okay, now the next metaverse that I want to tell you about is called Crypto Voxels, and this one is really interesting because again, it is a digital world where you can buy property, you can build anything you want, you can showcase your NFTs, you can build games. Again, really, really cool kind of digital world. And if you exit out of this one and you go to the marketplace, you can buy land in this one for as low as 1.46 ETH. So it is a little bit cheaper, and it's really, really interesting. And it's kind of interesting because here is what the space looks like, and you can actually click on visit, and then it will take you to this space. And so as you can see, we quite literally just dropped in right now. And so for $5,000, you can own this space right here within the Crypto Voxels metaverse. And so this is one option here. And then the last option that I want to show you about is a platform called Somnium. Now, I believe that these guys are still in the beta phase. They're still getting up and running, and it's not fully developed yet. But this is another version of the metaverse, slightly kind of better graphics. And right now I'm in somebody's like house, a popular parcel of land. And this is kind of cool. They actually have their YouTube channel here. And so if you click on this, you can interact with it and you can watch this guy's YouTube channel. It's loading right now, so we're not going to do that. But if you go to this one, you can actually buy land. This is what their metaverse looks like. And it's kind of unique. You can zoom in here. It almost looks like Singapore kind of thing is sort of the vibe that I get. And then you can go in and you can check it out. You can drop in here. You can buy this piece. You can do whatever you want. And again, it's another virtual world where you can buy real estate, you can buy land, and in the future, whichever one of these becomes most popular, that land is probably going to be very, very valuable. So here is that parcel that we just went to. I don't know exactly what this is. Oh, it looks like they've got something on the wall here. We'll see what's going on. They got a couple things. Oh, they got lots on the wall here. I don't know why I couldn't get in there before. Okay. So we got a couple things going on here. You can check these things out. Looks like it's kind of an NFT studio more than anything, but somebody has bought this parcel of land and now they have purchased this. Oh my God, I'm getting lost. And so it looks like this is basically just a studio that somebody has sort of built for themselves. Let's see if we can get to the top. Let's see what's on the top level here. Okay, so here's the top. It looks like there's not a whole lot up here. It looks like somebody has just kind of bought the land, probably for an investment, or they're just holding it, or maybe they made a ton of money in crypto. But that is basically what it looks like. And so this is the metaverse on Somnium. There is definitely a lot of different metaverses to choose from. It's tough to tell which one is going to be the real success right now. It does feel like Decentraland kind of has the most momentum, the most volume, and the most kind of money and the deals going through it. But if you guys are interested in looking at a website that does have some of the options here, you can click on buy land at metaverse.properties and it will show you all of the different platforms that I just walked you through. It will also show you all of the different pieces of land that are for sale. And I have not used this platform. I have not tried it yet, but they do advertise a Metaverse REIT. And a REIT is a real estate investment trust, which is designed to invest money into real estate and then give money back to shareholders based on the rental or the income that that real estate generates. These guys are saying that they are the first kind of virtual real estate REIT, and I think there's a great opportunity there as long as they can execute and if it works out. And so that is it for this video. I've just showed you like 5 or 6 different metaverses where you can buy property. I've also shown you the world's first virtual real estate company that gives you the option to buy property in all of those different metaverses as well as to invest in them as a whole. I do think this is a great option for you, and if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this or seeing more about the metaverse, definitely check out my channel, click that like and subscribe button. And if you're interested in learning a little bit more about cryptocurrency and how to invest your money into crypto, definitely check out my course on Skillshare. It is completely free. You get 2 weeks of full access, and I will walk you through everything you need to know to start buying and selling crypto. See you guys in the next video. Talk to you soon.